Good morning, Sasha. It's Monday, and I know that today is the day that you're leaving, but I wanted to give you a video to go and give you a couple of my thoughts on what resonated with me. One of the things that Pastor Ryan said was you can argue with thoughts and logic and feelings, but it's very difficult to argue with a life transformed. And it reminded me of I read an article where it talked about Mother Teresa having an interaction with President Bill Clinton. I believe it was at like a national prayer breakfast, and she spoke very passionately about, the right to life, and he was very much not on that side of the camp. And because they were both at the same prayer breakfast or whatever they were at, he was asked, "Well, what do you have to say to what she shared?" And his answer was, "It's hard to argue with a life well lived." And so, one of the things that I think is just really neat and about the way our church does baptisms is really that idea of, what was life like before and what is life like now. It really shows the transformation that is possible with Jesus. And, to me, that is significant. And, there's the issue when Jesus healed, I think it was a blind man, and they asked him, "Well, tell us, is Jesus a sinner?" And he says, "I don't know whether he's a sinner or not. What I know is I was blind, but now I see." Right? It's that transformation that you can argue with the theology all you want, but when you see someone's life that's been transformed, that you really can't argue with because something causes that type of transformation. Anyway, that's my thought over the weekend. I really enjoyed having you home and just getting some time to hang out and chill with you a little bit. So hope you have a great flight, and we'll talk to you later. Love you.